What's going on, guys? Here's an early 2017 update on my 98 Chevy C1500 Silverado pickup. I'm going to be talking about a few little changes somewhat on the exterior on this truck and mechanically under the hood. So most likely we're going to talk about some things I did previously in other videos if you haven't seen, which I'm going to be talking about that I've removed that useless fog light and replaced my bug collector. So without further ado, let me go ahead and talk about some upcoming changes that I did. So we're gonna go walk around to the front of the bumper right here. You can see there used to have a fog light there. It was an aftermarket fog light. So what I did was I went ahead and replaced it. Not really replaced it, but I went ahead and removed it. Because when I bought this truck, it only had one fog light and it was just useless having one fog light, and plus I didn't have the need of a fog light anyway because I got headlights anyway. Because, well, duh, all vehicles have headlights, but I had no use for them, and plus they weren't really doing no good anyway with just one. But overall, it looks a lot better without them two fog lights and them wires hanging out. And I even went ahead and replaced my bug collector, because my other one that I had, which one was made by Wade, it was all cracked. And one time when I went to check for my fluids, this thing right here on this side, it actually broke off because of how bad it aged and from the cracks over the years. But overall, these little things are still holding up, but this one's a little loose right here. You can see right here, I need to probably end up getting a set of these. Even though I wash and wax this truck, pollen still builds up around the springtime. This is what you have to expect when you're living in Louisiana with the springtime coming and all that pollen and stuff and honeybees. And yep, so far I'm still at 134,000 miles. I still change it all every 3,000 miles. I had changed at 133,000 back in November. A few weeks before I had to go get this truck inspected around that time. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood open and talk about some mechanical stuff related. Yeah, I gotta probably end up getting a new grill pretty soon one day, because this one, the chrome is starting to peel. It's cracked. And I might end up getting another bumper filler because this one's on this side's broken. I have to replace the grill. Not really replace it, but I had to change some moisture headlights that had moisture in them last year. And plus I had a set that were one was bright and one was dim. But these Dorman headlights are still holding up. I had no moisture getting in them. But if I do get another bumper filler, I might have to do a rattle can job to kind of make it look like, make it color matched. If they have the emerald green metallic, because this truck's an emerald green metallic. I still got coolant in my radiator, but sometimes when you use this truck, I notice sometimes while my coolant gets low sometimes, it slowly leaks out of this reservoir, but it's not the water pump, because this truck has a brand new water pump. If the water pump was bad, I'd lose all my coolant. But I'm gonna talk about something underneath here that I saw interesting when I was putting my new bug collector. If I can get under here real good, if it's doing it, it's hard to tell on the camera because sometimes it slowly leaks under that right there on that transmission. So it looks like I got some leak coming from somewhere. I don't know if it's from a gasket somewhere that's not sealed right, But overall, I'm gonna end up getting that checked pretty soon. But overall, it still runs just fine. I don't know if it's an intake gasket or the head gasket. Some people say it might be from the intake gasket, but hoping it's something not too bad. But yeah, I had to drill in holes for my bug flector so I could mount the new one in where the old one was. But it's not perfect, but it's not like you could see it anyway. Overall, battery terminals are still holding up just fine, even though I keep them clean and expand the life of my battery terminals. And these wasps, they everywhere around here, especially when that pollen gets all on your truck. I don't even like them suckers anyway. So they look like red wasps. But I'm gonna go around to the other side. My dash cover's still holding up since I installed it back in fall of September. The interior's still holding up pretty good. Might as well go around to the driver's side. Right here, this probably needs to be re-sealed with some silicone adhesive just to reinforce it, and right there at the top where that the dash vents are. But it would be nice if you could find another dash to put in this truck, even though the dashboard's kind of busted, like right up here. And if I was able to get another dash put in, I would reuse it. I'd even put this cover on it. But and what's so bad about the dash, it makes this piece rattle because the clips that hold, not the clips, but the things that hold the clips in are broken off from the heat. But overall, it's still doing just fine. Just like my rattle can job of the bed rails I did last year. I'm probably going to end up having to wash this truck again sooner or later, because I can't stand bees and all kind of critters and bugs going around my truck. But overall, that's about it for now. More updates to come this summer, and see you guys later, and thanks for watching.